Good morning, students of class 5. Students, I'm sure all of you are happy and healthy. Students, please take out your Wordsworth English Reader book and turn to page number 78, as I'll be continuing with lesson 8, Magnificent Mary. Students, please take out your Wordsworth English Reader book and turn to page number 78, as I'll be continuing with lesson 8, Magnificent Mary. Students, in my last video, I had discussed and written the words for frame sentences. And today I'm going to start with language structure exercise homophones. Now, what do you mean by homophones, children? Homophones are words. Homophones are words that have the same sound but different spelling and meaning. Now, homophones are same words that have same sounds but different spelling and meanings. What are homophones, students? Homophones are words that have the same sounds but different spellings and meanings. Now, for example, if I write one and one, W-O-N and O-N-E-1, I have written two words. The pronunciation of both the words are same, है ना? इसको भी हम one बोलते हैं, इसको भी हम one बोलते हैं. But if you look at these words, the spelling is different and the meaning is different, है ना? दोनों की spelling भी different है और meaning भी different. This one is a number and this is a word, past tense of will. So what are homophones? Homophones are words that have the same sound but different spellings and meaning. है ना? Now let's take another example of H-A-I-R, hair, and H-A-R-E, hair. है ना? दोनों को हम hair बोलते हैं. But आप देखोगे spelling is different and meaning is different. Let's take another example. Fair and fair. Pronunciation are same but meaning and spelling are different. So these are what? Homophones. Homophones are words that have same sounds but different spellings and meanings. Homophones are words that have same sound but different spelling and meaning. है ना? Spelling अलग है, मीनिंग अलग है, बस प्रोनाउंसिएशन सेम है. सो आप जब वो वर्ड सेंटेंस में यूज होता है तब आपको पता चलता है कि उसका क्या मीनिंग है ना? नाउ आई विल बी एक्सप्लेनिंग होमोफोन विद सम मोर एग्जांपल्स एंड मीनिंग्स. सो आई होप the definition is clear to you that homophone are words have the same sound but different spelling and meaning. Now, some more homophones so that the concept is clear to you. Now look at the word allowed and allowed. Now, we pronounce this as allowed, we also pronounce this as allowed, but the meaning and spellings are different. Allowed. Allowed means something that is very loud, and here allowed means to give permission. Now, let's frame a sentence. Please read aloud. This is the sentence, and the second is my parents allowed me to go for a picnic. Now, allowed here means to speak loudly. Please read aloud. Now, if somebody reads out this sentence, then immediately it should click you that whether the spelling will be A-L-O-U-D or it will be A-L-L-O-W-E-D. So, you should know both the homophones, that what is the meaning, what is the spelling, because the pronunciation is same. You might get confused. So, you must know the meaning of homophones so that especially when you hear something in the listening section or something like that, so to get the concept clear, this meaning and spelling is important. So homophones are words which have got the same sound but different meaning and spelling. So the first example is of allowed. Allowed, please read aloud. Then my parents allowed me to go for a picnic. So the pronunciation is same, but then if you are clear with the spelling and meaning, then only you would be able to understand homophones. Now, another example. Another example is blue and blue. Now, she likes blue color, and then the next example is he blew the horn. Now, the pronunciation of both the words is blue, but you can see that the spelling and meaning is entirely different. Here blue, B-L-U-E, refers to a color, where B-L-E-W-E refers to कुछ भी जोर से बजाने को हम blow का past tense is blue. So, you should be clear with the meaning and spelling of the homophones. Now, one more example. My next word is great. And the next word is G-R-A-T-E, great. Now, both the words, the pronunciation is same. G-R-E-A-T, great. क्या होता है बेटा? महान जिसको बोलते हैं ना, somebody great, a great person. And G-R-A-T, great मतलब कीसना. We grate carrots to make carrot का हलवा, isn't it? So, now, Ashok was a great king, and please grate some carrots. Now, can you see the difference between the meaning? Ashok was a great king, है ना? यहाँ पे great का meaning महान है. And the second sentence is please grate some carrots. So, homophones are words you need to keep in mind. They have the same sound, that is the same pronunciation, but their meaning and spelling is different. Now, let's start with the exercise given on page 78. And exercise is circle the correct homophones in the following sentences. The first sentence is, now there are two homophones given in each sentence and we need to circle the correct homophone which conveys the meaning for the sentence. This plant has a thick root, oblique root. Now, the sentence is, this plant has a thick root. Now look at the words root. दोनों का pronunciation root है बेटा, but meaning and spelling is different. ये root किसी पेड़ पौधे की जो जड़ होती है उसको root बोलते हैं. R-O-U-T, root is कोई रास्ता, है ना? Please tell me the route to Sarnath, है ना? कोई जो रास्ता होता है उसको हम रूट बोलते हैं और इसको R-O-O-T रूट इज जड़. तो अब दिस प्लांट से रिलेटेड है, तो प्लांट से रिलेटेड कौन सा होमोफोन होगा? दैट इज R-O-O-T रूट. सो वी हैव सर्कल्ड R-O-O-T root. This plant has a thick root. So homophones, what are homophones, students? Homophone are words that have got the same sound but different spellings and meaning. So I hope everybody has circled R-O-O-T root. Now, the second sentence is, we often read aloud our lessons. Now, as I explained earlier in the example, the words are allowed and allowed. Here A-L-L-O-W-E-D means to grant or give permission, and A-L-O-U-D, loudest, means to speak loudly. जोर से बोलना, यहाँ पे permit करना और यहाँ पे जोर से बोलना. The spelling is different, the meaning is different, but the pronunciation of both the words are same. इसको भी हम allowed बोलेंगे, इसको भी allowed बोलेंगे. But look at the sentence, we often read. अब read से है तो कौन सा word होगा? A-L-O-U-D, allowed. Please, we often read aloud our lessons. So, अगर आपको बेटा मीनिंग और स्पेलिंग पता होगा, then only you will be able to do this exercise of homophones. For that, you need to improve your vocabulary. For that, you need to keep on turning the pages of the dictionary to look at the words, so that the more you'll go through the dictionary, the more you'll improve your vocabulary, and the more better you'll be able to solve the exercises. So, I hope all of you have done both these sentences. Now I'm going to erase this and write the third one. So I'm sure all of you have circled both these sentences. Now I'm going to erase this and write the third one. The third sentence is the Sahara Desert. The first one is D-E-S-E-R-T and the second is D-E-S-S-E-R-T, is the hottest desert of the world. Yes, the sentence is the Sahara Desert. The Sahara Desert is the hottest desert of this world. So, now we need to choose between this desert and this desert. This desert is, meaning is dry area of land where there is less rain, and this desert, that is D-E-S-S-E-R-T, means something sweet, generally which we eat after meals, कुछ भी मीठा. तो बेटा DESERT डेजर्ट का मीनिंग होता है रेगिस्तान और DESSERT डेजर्ट का मतलब है समथिंग स्वीट. Now we need to choose between this desert, that is DESERT desert, and DESSERT desert. बेटा दोनों का मीनिंग आपको पता होना चाहिए. दिस इज DESERT desert मतलब रेगिस्तान बेटा, a land which receives less rainfall, full of sand, and DESSERT desert matlab something, some sweet dish, fine, generally which we eat after meals. So we are talking about the Sahara, which is a desert, so we encircle the word desert, fine. So the sentence will be the Sahara DESERT desert is the hottest desert of the world. So please encircle desert. Now I'm going to write the fourth one. The fourth sentence, student, is a thief tried to steal my bag. Now, the fourth sentence, students, is a thief tried to steal my bag. Now look at the difference between both the words. The first one is STEAL. That means steal का मतलब चोरी करना. And this STEEL, steal, it's a metal जिसके utensils बनते हैं. So the difference is between STEAL, steal, and STEE, steal. The pronunciation is same, but the meaning and spelling of both the words are different. पहले वाले का मतलब चोरी करना होता है, that is STEAL, and second का meaning is STEEL. Steel means a type of metal from which utensils, plate, glass, etc. are made. So a thief से related है, चोर चोरी करता है, तो हम कौन सा वाला स्टील करेंगे? STEAL, स्टील. A thief tried to steal my bag. थर्ड में क्या था? द सहारा डेजर्ट, DESERT, डेजर्ट, रेगिस्तान, है ना, वो जगह जहां पे विच रिसीव्स लेस रेनफॉल, मोर ऑफ सैंड अराउंड, है ना, लेस प्लांटेशन. दिस इज दिस डेजर्ट. एंड दिस डेजर्ट इज कोई भी मीठी चीज जनरली जो हम खाना खाने के बाद खाते हैं, दैट इज डेजर्ट. डेजर्ट इज जनरली सर्व्ड आफ्टर मील एज अ स्वीट डिश. जो स्वीट डिश होती है उसको हम डेजर्ट बोलते हैं. तो यहाँ पे सहारा है तो डेजर्ट. एंड इन द फर्स्ट सेंटेंस अ थीफ ट्राइड टू स्टील, STEL, स्टील मतलब चोरी करना. एंड STEEL, स्टील इज अ मेटल विच इज यूज्ड फॉर मेकिंग यूटेंसिल्स. हमारे सबके घर में स्टील के बर्तन है ना, यूटेंसिल्स हैं. तो दैट इज STEEL. नाउ I hope all of you have done the third and fourth one. Now the fifth sentence. Fifth one is, who is the principal of your school? Who is the principal of your school? Now, these two homophones are very important, because often I've seen children getting confused. जहाँ पे ये प्रिंसिपल की स्पेलिंग लिखनी होती है वहां पे अधिकतर स्टूडेंट्स ये वाले लिख देते हैं. नाउ यू नीड टू नो दी मीनिंग्स. जो बेटा PRINCIPLE प्रिंसिपल, इसका मतलब होता है सिद्धांत, एंड ये साइंस के लॉज से रिलेटेड होता है. एंड द अदर प्रिंसिपल दैट इज PRINCIPAL प्रिंसिपल, ये हेड ऑफ द इंस्टीट्यूशन होता है ना, स्कूल का प्रिंसिपल, कॉलेज का प्रिंसिपल. दिस इज दैट PRINCIPAL. So you need to know the spelling of both the principal and meaning also. Letter writing आता है तो I have seen good students writing the spelling of PRINCIPLE which is incorrect. Letter writing में principal को letter लिखना होता है तो बच्चे ये वाली spelling लिखते हैं which results as the incorrect letter. So you need to be careful. You need to know the spelling of both the principal and meaning. PRINCI जिसमें PLE लास्ट में आता है, ये हेड ऑफ द इंस्टीट्यूशन नहीं होता है. ये जो सिद्धांत होता है रिलेटेड टू साइंस, दिस इज दिस प्रिंसिपल. एंड ये प्रिंसिपल PRINCIPAL प्रिंसिपल मीन्स हेड ऑफ द इंस्टीट्यूशन. तो हु इज द डैश ऑफ योर स्कूल, इसमें ये वाला प्रिंसिपल आएगा. So students, please remember to learn the spelling of this principal. And remember, जब ये वाला principal आएगा तो हम generally capital P use करेंगे. Fine, head of the institution. So, I hope exercise A of language structure homophones is clear to you. Now students, we'll start with exercise B, that is make sentences with the following homophones. And the words are story, that is S-T-O-R-E-Y, and the next word is S-T-O-R-Y. Now, first, you must know the spelling and meaning. S-T-O-R-E-Y, स्टोरी बेटा, ये कोई भी हाउस की जो फ्लोर होती है बिल्डिंग्स में, आप बिल्डिंग्स को देखते हो तो कहते हो दिस इज 2 स्टोरी बिल्डिंग, 3 स्टोरी बिल्डिंग, रादर वी से मल्टी स्टोरी बिल्डिंग्स। जो बहुत टॉल बिल्डिंग्स होती हैं उनका जो एक फ्लोर होता है उसको हम स्टोरी बोलते हैं। हिंदी में बेटा जिसको बोलते हैं ना 1 मंजिला इमारत, 2 मंजिला इमारत, उसी को इंग्लिश में मंजिल को हम क्या बोलते हैं? स्टोरी। दैट इज S-T-O-R-E-Y, स्टोरी। एंड दूसरे वाला S-T-O-R-Y, स्टोरी, तो एवरीबडी नोस, कहानी है ना, जो कहानी होती है इसको स्टोरी बोलते हैं। सो नाउ व्हेन यू वांट टू फ्रेम द सेंटेंस विद द होमोफोन्स, द फर्स्ट थिंग इज यू शुड नो द मीनिंग। अगर आपको मीनिंग पता है तो आप आराम से सेंटेंस फ्रेम कर लेंगे, बट whereas if you do not know the meaning, you will not be able to frame the sentence. So S-T-O-R-E-Y, स्टोरी मीन्स कि ये फ्लोर होता है किसी भी बिल्डिंग की, हाउस के जो फ्लोर को होता है ना उसको हम स्टोरी बोलते हैं। दोनों ही प्रोनाउंसिएशन स्टोरी है, बट यू कैन सी दैट द स्पेलिंग एंड मीनिंग इज डिफरेंट। नाउ we'll frame sentence with the first word, that is S-T-O-R-E-Y, story. The sentence is, the houses are often of one story only, है ना। अब व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बेटा? जो हाउसेस होते हैं, है ना, बिल्डिंग्स में ज्यादा स्टोरी होते हैं, हाउसेस में 1 स्टोरी और मैक्सिमम 2 स्टोरी। सो दी सेंटेंसेस, द हाउसेस आर ऑफन ऑफ 1 स्टोरी। जो घर होते हैं, जो हाउसेस होते हैं, वो जनरली 1 मंजिल के ही होते हैं। सो S-T-O-R-E-Y, स्टोरी मीन्स कि मंजिल, इमारत जिसको हम बोलते हैं। नाउ द नेक्स्ट वर्ड इज स्टोरी, कहानी। And the sentences, the story had a happy ending. The story had a happy ending, है ना। हम स्टोरी पढ़ते हैं, जनरली वी ऑल लाइक टू रीड स्टोरीज which have got happy ending. So we are talking about a story. The story had a happy ending. So I hope the meaning is clear. S-T-O-R-E-Y, story मतलब मंजिल, and the sentences, the houses are often of 1 story only. The sentences, है ना, and S-T-O-R-Y, story मतलब कहानी. The story had a happy ending. And remember students, whenever you frame sentence, you need to keep in mind that you should always begin with a capital letter and end with a full stop. So this you need to keep in mind. Sentence में हम हमेशा capital letter से start करते हैं. I've seen in your half yearly exam when I'd given you to frame sentences, many of you have started the sentence with small letters, and result is what? That you lose marks for the sentence. You don't score full marks. Remember, whenever you write a sentence, you always begin with the capital letter and end with the full stop. And remember to draw a line after each sentence. The sentence always begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. Fine. Now we are framing sentences with the homophones. And to frame sentence with homophone, the most important thing to keep in mind is that you need to know the meaning of the homophone. Spelling और meaning दोनों पता है, क्योंकि अगर सुनोगे तो सेम आपको साउंड आएगा, सेम प्रोनाउंसिएशन आएगा, पर जब तक आपको उसका मीनिंग और स्पेलिंग नहीं पता है, आप उसका सेंटेंस नहीं फ्रेम करोगे. And for that, you need to enhance your vocabulary. You need to look at the dictionary regularly so that you are clear with the meaning and spellings. So, the first set of words on which we have framed the sentence is STORY, story. और story का मतलब क्या होता है? STORY story मतलब कि कोई भी मंजिल, है ना, किसी भी बिल्डिंग की जो मंजिल होती है उसको हम स्टोरी कहते हैं ना, एक मंजिला बिल्डिंग है, 2 मंजिला बिल्डिंग है, उसी को इसी. और फिर आपने देखा है जो बिल्डिंग्स होती है उनको मल्टी स्टोरी बिल्डिंग बोलते हैं क्योंकि उनमें बहुत सारी मंजिलें होती हैं. And next the word is STORY, story, that means कहानी. So again I'm repeating the sentence, students. STORY, the houses are often of one story only, and the second is STORY, story. The story had a happy ending. I hope आप लोगों को बेटा ये दोनों होमोफोन्स का मीनिंग समझ में आ गया हो. That's all for today, students. Please write this in your books and in your notebooks. That's all for today. Thank you, students. Have a good day ahead.